This is going to be a little bit about maintaining your mental fortitude when you're if you actually get hit in a fight, and so the the trick there is to the trick to maintaining concentration is to concentrate is part of it, but a lot of it has to do with your you control the energy flow in your body, and I had just made a video that didn't quite explain that quite as well, um, but whatever, I didn't put it out online. So in any case, you trick to maintaining the energy flow in your bodies is a focus and a meditation thing. Now see, with your muscles, they have electricity. Your mitochondria is also something you can control. So and you can focus electricity into the palm of your hand and all that stuff. But it has to do with just controlling the flow of energy in your body. So like if you get hit um, anywhere in your you know hit zones here, you can focus, concentrate, and direct the energy flow back into your um, you know uh, back into your brain. So I still practice, and I use it as sort of a martial communication skill to just, if somebody's trying to hit me, I just let them know that I can take a punch, and I've been there. I've taken plenty of punches. Um, maybe not as many as a guy who's done fighting in the ring and sparring matches and all that stuff. But like it's sometimes a different ball game when you're fighting somebody of a different weight class than you and things like that. And some underground or amateurs don't have weight classes and all that, and I get that. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you practice, you can actually deal with some pretty heavy strikes. And the practice for this type of thing really has more to do with just meditation in general. You clear your mind and you focus on one thing, and overcome everything within you, everything you have to deal with from combat within you. And I'm a Christian, so I get a lot of I get persecuted. That's what happens if you're a Christian, and it's because we're nonviolent and we don't like evil. But I've been attacked before, and it just turns out that I worked on learning how to maintain concentration, and yes, you can practice this way. Kuso, you see what I mean? All right, now they want to say that, Sean, you just lost concentration. Well, no, I didn't just lose concentration. You know what I mean? Because even with a concussive strike to your frontal lobe here, right there in the middle, or on either side, you still have to fight with your hands and stuff, and so all of the energy, in your back of your brain here is still completely active. And so, then you have to worry about doing something like that if somebody hits you in the spine. Okay, well, if somebody hits you in the spine and you're worried about that, then really you got something, a whole different ball game on your hands. Something I'd have to work on. I'm just kind of developing everything as I go. But hopefully you wouldn't have your back turned. You know what I mean? Like there are ways of not having your back turned. It's like called not letting anybody get your back. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of the thing. Just be aware of your surroundings. You don't have to worry as much about people getting you on your back, but getting you on your back, getting you on. Well, yeah. I mean, like if somebody punches you, and they're really really strong, they can knock you down to the ground, especially if you're not prepared for it. Because like somebody's punch comes at you, then there's a push there, and it can knock you off balance. if you get hit by it, especially if you're fighting somebody that's really strong, or just a big dude or whatever. um, and then then you have your ground fighting and all that. But as long as you don't lose your concentration, you'll be all right. You know what I mean? Like there's most people you meet don't exactly uh, have the. Well, I mean, I've been in a situation before. Like there's lots of ways to get somebody off you if you're on the ground. Lots of ways you wouldn't think. And in a self defense, or like a fight situation, there's more. You have more options than in a sporting game. You know what I mean? So like because you don't have to worry about not trying to kill the person. You don't have to worry about not trying to cause them mortal injury and things like that. So those are things to keep in mind. Um, but in any case, I do have plenty of concentration, no matter where they hit me. I wouldn't want to hit myself on the ridge of my nose because I can't break my own nose if I try. But like I said, that's just something to pay attention to, is to make sure that you don't necessarily have to worry as much if you actually do get hit. You can still fight and all that stuff like that. Don't be too surprised if it happens. If you're learning how to fight and people see you walking around with nunchucks, they might pick a fight with you. But fortunately for me, most of the time it doesn't happen because it is a pair of nunchucks. So yeah, all right.